Hello everyone, I'm Mr. Furlong, and today we're talking about meiosis and genetic diversity. In the last video, we looked at the process of meiosis, and we said that at the end of meiosis, 4 cells are produced. These are haploid cells, which means that they have half the number of chromosomes, and that these cells are genetically different from the parent cell. Now, the reason why they are different is because of a process called crossing over. Crossing over is going to increase the genetic diversity among gametes. In other words, it's going to make every single gamete, the sperm cells and the egg cells, will each be different from one another. And this is all done in prophase 1, so the very beginning stages of meiosis. So here we have 2 chromosomes, one from each parent, and these chromosomes, they have replicated one another. At a random spot, these chromosomes are going to wrap themselves around one another. The pieces are going to break off and they're going to reattach to the other chromosome. And so now what we have is a chromosome that has a lot of genes from mom on it and a few genes from dad. But the other chromosome has a lot of genes from dad, but a few from mom. Now this can happen, as we see here, on the top of the chromosome. It could happen at the bottom of the chromosome. It could happen in the middle of the chromosome. It could happen once. It could happen twice. It could happen 3 times. It might not happen at all. It's totally random, and it is different for every single paired chromosome. Now this is going to give us a wide diversity of gametes so that no 2 sperm cells and no 2 egg cells are going to have exactly the same set of genes. So here we can take a look at another example of this. Let's just say that the blue chromosomes are from dad and the pink ones are from mom. In this process of crossing over, we can see that some of these chromosomes have a bunch of dad genes on it and a few mom, and other ones have a bunch of mom genes on a few dad. Now notice, there's 4 chromosomes that are made. Each one of these are going to end up in a different gamete. And so it's just totally by chance as to which gamete that it ends up in. And because it's going to be different for all 23 pairs of chromosomes, which are randomly going to be put into the gametes, we get this great genetic diversity. So the different combinations of chromosomes will increase that genetic diversity. And because fertilization is random, so we don't know which sperm or egg are going to end up fertilizing each other, any combination of chromosomes can end up in the diploid cell. So no matter how many children 2 parents have, the chance that 2 of them would be exactly the same is almost impossible. So there you have it. Crossing over helps to make all the different variations and all the different types of people that we see, and all the other plants and animals as well that go through crossing over. I'll see you in class.